أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way course to page 4 pointer B. In this course, we will study the 5 pages of the Musaf first. So it includes the Surah Al-Fatiha, which we did, and Surah Al-Baqarah, we will study the 37 ayah. So we will keep these 5 pages on our right hand like this, page 1 on the thumb and page 5 at the last little finger. These pages contains the hada about muttaqin, kafirin, munafiqin, and the dawatul Quran, mean the invitation of Quran, and the story of the Hazrat Ibrahim, Hazrat Adam alayhi salam too. Let's to revise the pages. On first finger, we say praise for Allah, dua for guidance for muttaqin, attributes of muttaqin. Once more, praise for Allah, dua for guidance for muttaqin, and attributes for muttaqin. What's about the second page? No guidance for kafirin, no guidance for munafiqin, because corrupts and fool and double face. No guidance for kafirin, no guidance for munafiqin, because corrupts and fool and double face. What about the third page? First example, fire. Second example, rain. Quran's calls, Quran's challenge. So we have the 3 pages. In first page has praise for Allah, dua for guidance for muttaqin, attributes of. Second page we say no guidance for kafirin, no guidance for munafiqin, because corrupts and fool and double face. For the third page we say first example fire, second example rain, and then Quran's calls and Quran's challenge. Let's do today we will start. We can say in short these all 3 pages like praise, dua, guidance, attributes. Praise, dua, guidance, attributes. Kafirin, munafiqin, corrupt, double face. Kafirin, munafiqin, corrupt, double face. Fire, rain, call, challenge. Fire, rain, call, challenge. Now proceed to the fourth page. The first sign for the first page is warning and good news. Warning and good news. And then is the example of mosquito, then who goes astray, and how can you disbelieve. So let's have them also on the fingers. Of course, they will be on the fourth finger of the right hand. What are the pointers for fourth? They are warning and good news. Example of mosquitoes, who goes astray, how can you disbelieve. Once more, warning and good news. Example of mosquitoes, how who goes astray, and how can you disbelieve. In short, you can say warning, mosquito, astray, and disbelief. Warning, mosquito, astray, and disbelief. Let's have the first. See, the first pointer we have done already. The example of mosquito is the second point, and today we will study this one. The link of the previous ayah with this is, in the previous verses, Allah talked about the end of those who reject the Quran. Now he says that such people raise questions before even thinking about it properly. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين سلام قول من رب الرحيم اهدنا الصراط المستقيم ربي زدني علما ربي زدني علما ربي زدني علما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد. In this ayah, the lessons are Allah gives examples to help us understand. And believers know it is haq from the Allah. And only disobedient people get lost. This is the lesson we learned from today's. So let's have word for word and phrase for phrase translation and explanation. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Yes, anyone who wants to recite, please go ahead.
Yeah, I'll recite.
Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الله لا يستحيي أن يضرب مثلا ما بعودة فما فوقها فأما الذين آمنوا فيعلمون أنه الحق من ربهم. صدق
Good.
الله.
Inna mean indeed. Allah, Allah, indeed Allah. La mean no, not. Yastahi. Look, there is a sign of mudare, ya. So it is a verb. Sign of mudare telling it's a verb. Yastahi. Allah does not ashamed. Yastahi ashamed. And that yadriba. Yadriba mean to hit. It is again, ya is ilamat mudari. It's a verb. But when it comes with masalan, yadriba masalan, then it become an item. Then it means to to present example. To present example. Actually, meaning of darabavas is to hit, but here it
To
is
hit.
the present. Present. It become the item. In Arabic, it is an item. Ma, what? Baudatun. Bauda is the mosquito.
Mosquito.
Mosquito. Fama or fama, anything. Faukaha. Fauka mean above, ha mean her. Look, Bauda is a masculine word because it's a noun having the double fatha at the end. And it's a feminine because it's a round ta at the end. So for that, it have fauka ha has come. So ha, fauka has two meanings here. Either Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, I am giving this example of mosquito, or even I can give the more smaller of that. Fauka mean on about that. On about that mean the more smallest than the even the mosquito. There are so many examples. The germs, they are not visible. Mosquito at least is a visible thing. And the second thing is some people say no. There is a very interesting thing. The mosquito's wing have even a parasite, which is a very smaller than that wing, and it feeds on that wing. So it means Allah saying there is more smaller than that, which is dependent on the mosquito. Fa means so or as. Fa amma, then as for. Allazina, those who amanu, believe. Amanu. What is it? It's a faith. Because waw alif is the sign of past, as we say, fa'ala fa'alu, ja'ala ja'alu, fataha fatahu, khada'a khada'u, amana amanu. So this amanu is on the pattern of that mazi plural. So those who believed, fayalamuna. If you remove the fa, then it becomes yalamuna. Ya is the sign of mudare. Waw nun is the plural. So it gives the plural sign. Fayalamuna, they know. They know. Annahu, two part. Anna mean indeed or in fact. Who that? What that? The previous one. Al-Haqqu. Haqqu mean truth. Right. Al-Haqqu, it's an is. Alif Lam is God. Alif Lam telling it's a noun or ism. And it's telling it's a proper noun. And it's telling a singular because Haq is a singular and Haqqai is the plural. Min mean from. Rabbihim, two word. Rabb is a noun, ism mean the Lord. Him, it's a pronoun, so it's an also ism from their Lord. So what is the translation? Let's just look. Bismillah Rahman. Inna Allah la yastahi an yadriba maslam ma bawdatun fama fawqaha. Indeed, Allah is not ashamed to present any example, a mosquito or anything about it, mean more smaller than. فَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا فَيَعْلَمُونَ أَنَّ الْحَقَّ مِنْ رَبِّهِمْ. Then as for those who believe, thus they know that it is the truth from their Lord. Let's look on the new words. The new words here is yastahi. Let's to make it a phrase with la. La yastahi, la yastahi, la yastahi is not ashamed. The next is daraba masalan. It's a new word. We will take it in phrase and see R5S and loud. Ayyadriba masalan ma. Ayyadriba masalan ma. Ayyadriba masalan ma. To present any example. Bauda is also a new word and Fauka is a new. So let's to make a phrase of them. Baudatan fama faukaha. Baudatan fama faukaha. Baudatan fama faukaha. A mosquito or anything about it. Amma, it is also a new word. Let to have the R5S and for it also. Fa'amma, fa'amma, fa'amma. Then as for. The next part of the ayat is Bismillah Rahmani. Wa allazina kafaru fayakuluna maza aradallahu bihaza masal. Yudillu bihi kasirun wa yahdi bihi kasira wa ma yudillu bihi illal fasikin. Wa mean and. Amma, but for. Wama, but as for. Allazina do kafaru, those who disbelieve. The earlier was Allazina amanu, those who believe. Here is the opposite of that. Allazina kafaru, those who disbelieve. Fayakuluna. We have studied the same word in the last. Yastahi is not ashamed because inna has come. And earlier, if there is such certain words when comes, just like iza when come, it takes the meaning of that. In the same way, here inna Allah la yasta'i, when it comes, it changes the meaning. So they are called amil. There are certain letters and words which changes the meaning. So you have to keep an eye on them. Thank you for reminding me. Kafaru, they fayakuluna. So they say what? Maza. Maza mean what? Maza is taken as a single word. Maza what? Arada. Arada is a verb. Arada, he intended. Arada, he intended. Who intended? Allah. Mean Allah intended. What? Bihaza. Be mean with or by. Haza this. By this. Masalan, an example. Mean Allah said, those who believe, those who are the believer, when they listen this, they will say it's true from Allah. And but those who are disbeliever, they object. They say, what does Allah mean by exempting a mosquito, a tiny insect, having nothing important in our life, rather than we try to kill it because it sucks our blood. So whenever you see the mosquito, you try to kill. So why Allah is giving that? Allah say, those yudillu. Allah, what does he misguide? Yudillu is the actually majhul, because because Dhamma is coming in the early. Yudillu, he misleads. Be he with it kasiran, many. Wayahdi, and he guides. Be he with this kasir. Now Allah is explaining why I give this such small, tiny things example which are useless in the eyes of mankind, because many people get guidance and many people they are misleaded. Allah make them mislead because they are not believing. Wa and ma, what? Yudillu, and he does not mislead. Here ma is for na, no, mean the negation. Wa ma yudillu, and he does not mislead. Be he with it illas fas, except illa mean except fasikin, the definitely disobedient. Al fasikin, the confirmed disobedient. So Allah disbelieves such people, and Allah give guidance to those who believe in. So let's have a translation of that. Bismillah. وَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا فَيَقُولُونَ مَاذَا أَرَادَ اللَّهُ بِهَذَا الْمَثَلِ. But as for those who disbelieve, thus they say, what did Allah intend by this an example? يُضِلُّ بِهِ كَثِيرٌ وَيَهْدِ بِهِ كَثِيرٌ. He misleads thereby many and guides thereby many. وَمَا يُضِلُّ بِهِ إِلَّا الْفَاسِقِينَ. And he does not mislead by it except the definitely disobedient, the disbeliever, the confirmed disbeliever. So we did the new words for this. The new word was what? La yastahi an yadribu. And ma, masalan ma, and the bauda mean the mosquito, famma mean so forth. Let's to have the next part, new word. Here the new word in this is maza arada. Arada is a new word and maza is new, so we will have phrase. Repeat it thrice in loud. Maza aradallahu. Maza aradallahu. Maza aradallahu. What did Allah intend? The next word is yadillu, is a new word, and kasira, so we will have the phrase for that. Yudillu bihi kasira. Yudillu bihi kasira. Yudillu bihi kasira. He misleads therefore many. The last is the new word fasikin. Let's revise it thrice. Al-fasikin. Al-fasikin. Al-fasikin, the definitely disobedient. Here, look, there are two words. When you talk about two groups, first you say فَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. فَأَمَّا one type of group of people, the first group, allazina. Then you say fa wa ammal lazina is the second group. It indicates the second group. Wa ammal lazina kafir. So when there comes the comparison of two type of people or two type of thing, first the word comes fa amma. It shows the first group or the first thing which is being compared. And then the second sentence is start with wa'amma. Wa'amma is the comparative second group which is having some relation with the first one. In here, see, first one, allazina amanu, those who believe. The second answer group is coming, allazina kafaru. It have relation because one is the believer, other is the disbeliever. They are the two groups. Either one is believing, other is not believing. So for them, the Quran has used, the Musaf has used فَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ with one group, وَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ when come it shows that second group or the second category or the second thing. Look again here. وَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ فَيَقُولُونَ كَفَرُ. So that was the point. We did all points. Let's to have the explanation. By the way, mosquito has a complete flight system. That is the nanotechnology is applying nowadays. You must have heard about the drone. The drone, they are working on the mosquito's pattern. In the same way, all the flying things, they are working on the pattern of the mosquitoes. That the knowledge is got for is called nano. That is called nanotechnology, mean the tiny things, movements, and their knowledge. Context justifies the example. Allah gave example of bee and spider. I mean, in the Musaf, you will find very little small things or insects, just like bee, just like spider, just like mosquitoes. Believers know that it is the truth from their Rabb, because Allah does not give example without any purpose. The disbelievers raise objection without listening properly and thinking over the example properly. They don't consider and they make an object. If they had pondered the example, they would have surely got guidance from it. The first mean the one disobeys Allah, definitely more details are given in the next ayah. That is why you see so many non-Muslim scientists and doctors are even are among Muslims who look at the signs of the Allah but are not guided towards Allah's way, because they are fisk. They have the fisk. They are the definitely disobedient. Lack of hadayah can be attached to the degree of fisk. If somebody has less fisk, he will have more chances of. If has a more fisk, he will have the less chances of that. So the lack of hadayah can be have a relation with this. Please repeat this at your own.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الله لا يستحي أن يضرب مثلا ما بعوضة فما فوقها فأما الذين آمنوا فيعلمون أنه الحق من ربهم.
Please alim this part also of the ayah.
I think it is a question. من ربهم وأما الذين كفروا فيقولون ماذا أراد الله بهذا مثلا يضل به كثيرا ويهدي به كثيرا وما يضل به إلا الفاسقين.
So the complete translation of this ayah is, indeed, Allah is not ashamed to set forth an example even of a mosquito or anything above it, bigger or smaller. Then as for those who believe, they know that it is the truth from their Lord. But those who disbelieve say, what did Allah intend by such an example? He lets go astray many by it and guides many by it. And he does not let go astray by it except the definitely disobedient. Let's have lesson, dua, and plan. The lesson from this ayat is Allah gives example to help us understand. Believers know it is haq from Allah. Only disobedient people, they get lost. Let's pray for Allah from Allahumma ahib ilayna al-imana wa zayyanahu fi qulubina wa karrahu alayna al-kufra wal fasuqa wal asyana wa ja'alna min ar-rashidin. O Allah, endear to us the faith and make it pleasing in our hearts and make hateful to us disbelief, defiance, and disobedience, and make us among the rightly guided people. Have a plan simple. Inshallah, I will always try to ponder the examples given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Musa. Look at the Asma and Afal. Muscle. Muscle is a singular, plural is amsal. The next is Rab. It's singular, plural is arbab. The next is Fasik. Plural is Fasikun, Fasiki. The three sound letter verbs, the three letter sound verbs, we say Daraba, Yadribu, Idrib. Daraba, Yadribu, Idrib. Daraba, Yadribu, Idrib. Daribun, Madrubun, Darbun. The next one is Alima, Ya'lamu, Elam. Alima, Ya'lamu, Elam. Alima, Ya'lamu, Elam. Alimun, Ma'lumun, Ilmun. The next one is Kafara, Yakfuru, Ukfur. Kafara, Yakfuru, Ukfur. Kafara, Yakfuru, Ukfur. Kafirun, Makfurun, Kufrun. The next is Fasaka, Yafsuku, Ufsuk. Fasaka, Yafsuku, Ufsuk. Fasaka, Yafsuku, Ufsuk. Fasikun, dash, Fiskun. Let's to have their table. Yes, who would like to revise the first table? Okay. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, do, no problem.
Daraba, he beat. Darabu, they beat. Darabta, you beat. Darabtu, I beat. Darabtum, you beat. Darabna, we beat. Darabat, Darabat, she beat. Yadribu, he beats. Yadribuna, they beat. Tadribu, you beat. Adribu, I beat. Tadribuna, you beat. Nadribu, we beat. Tad,
Tadribu,
she
beats.
beat. Idrib, beat upon. Idribu, beat upon you all. La tadrib, don't beat. La tadribu, you all don't beat. Darib, beater. Madrub, the one who to be beaten. The Darbun, to beat.
Darbun, to beat. Okay. Let's have the second table. Second table is Alima. Yes, who would like to do the Alima table? Yes. Brother Habil Musa. Okay.
Alima, he knew. Alimu, they knew. Alimta, you knew. Alimtu, I knew. Alimtum, you knew. You all knew. Alimna, we knew. Alimat, she knew. Ya'lamu, he knows. Ya'lamuna, they know. Ta'lamu, you know. A'lamu, I know. Ta'lamuna, you all know. Na'lamu, we know. Ta'lamu, she knows. I'lam, no. I'lamu,
Are you guys leaving?
La,
Hi. Yeah, actually, I had Arabic class. That's why I was. So that's why I came here. Yeah.
la
Yeah. Yeah. See you tomorrow.
don't know
Yes,
you all.
brother. Okay.
Alimu,
Ma'lum.
scholar. Ma'lumun, the one to know.
And ilm.
Ilm, to know.
Good. The next table is, yes, Kafara. Kafara, he refused. Kafaru, they refuse. Kafarta, you refuse. Kafartu, I refuse. Kafartum, you all refuse. Kafarna, we refuse. Kafarat, she refused. Yakfuru, he refuses or will refuse. Yakfuruna, they refuses or they will refuse. Takfuru, you refuse or you will refuse. Akfuru, I refuse or I will refuse. Takfuruna, you all refuse or you will refuse. Nakfuru, we refuse or we will refuse. Takfuru, she refuses or will refuse. Ukfur, refuse. Ukfuru, refuse you all. La takfur, don't refuse. La takfuru, don't refuse you all. Kafirun, the refuser. Makfurun, the one which is refused. Kufrun, to refuse. The next table is fasaka. Yes, who would like to do the fasaka table now? Okay, brother Habel, you are down. Okay, brother.
Fasaka, you disobey. Fasaku, they disobey. Fasakta, you disobey. Fasaktu, I disobey. Fasaktum, you all disobeyed. Fasakna, we disobey. Fasakat, she disobeyed. Yafsaku, Yafsuku, he disobeys. Yafsukuna, they disobey. Tafsuku, you disobey. Afsuku, I disobey. Tafsukuna, you all disobey. Nafsuku, we disobey. Tafsuku, she disobeys. Ufsuk, disobey. Ufsuku, disobey you all. La tafsuku. La tafsuk, disobey you all.
La tafsu, don't disobey. La
La
tafsuku, don't disobey you all.
disobey you all. Fasiqun, the disobeyer. Mafsukun, the one to be disobeyed. Fasqun, to disobey.
Good, excellent. So let's come to the weak verbs. In the three-letter weak verbs, kala yakulu kul, kala yakulu kul, kala yakulu kul, kailun makaulun kaulun, hada yahdi ehdi, hada yahdi ehdi, hada yahdi ehdi, hadin mahdiun, and hada or hadaya. So let's have that their table also kala. Yes. Who will like to revise the color table? Okay. Go ahead, brother.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Qal,
You do. Habal will do the next one. Okay.
okay. Qala, he called upon. Qalu, they called upon. Qulta, you called upon. Qultu, I called upon. Qultum, you called upon. Qulna, we called upon. Qalat, she called. Yaqulu, he calls upon. Yaquluna, they call upon. Taqulu, you call upon. Aqulu, I call upon. Taquluna, you all call upon. Naqulu, we call upon. Taqulu, she calls upon. Qul, call upon. Qulu, call upon you all. La taqul, don't call upon. La taqulu, you all don't call upon. Qailun, caller. Maqulun, the one to be called upon. Qawlun, to call upon.
Yes. The next is Hada. Yes, brother Habal, go ahead for the Hada table.
Hada, he guided. Hadaw, they guided. Hadaita, you guided. Hadaitu, I guided. Hadaitum, you guided. Hadaina, we guided. Hadat, she guided. Yahdi, he guides. Yahduna, they guide. Tahdi, you guide. Ahdi, I guide. Tahduna, we guide. Tahdi, Nahdi,
We guide. Actually, they have been misplaced. You are right. Tahduna, you guide. Nahdi, we guide. Okay, go ahead.
Tahdi, she guides. Ihdi, guide. Ihdu, guide you all. La tahdi, don't guide. La tahdu, don't guide you all. Hadin, or hadiyun, guider. Mahadiyun, the one to be guided. Hidayah, guide.
Hudan or Hadaya is the to guide. Okay, let's a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Salamun qawlun min rabbir rahim. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad. Let's to proceed to the grammar part. Understand Al Quran the easy way goes to grammar. That is page 4 pointer B. Let's to have today we will have the revision of the Nasara style words. We saw there are 3 or 4 types of words. One all called the sound word. Open the Quran, Allah will help you, otherwise you will get. Therefore, listen. We say Fataha, Nasara, Daraba, Samia. They are the sound word. Then we saw there is another type of verb which is the weak verb, just like Wahaba, Wada, Kala, Zada, Da'a, Hada. Then there is a third type of, they are the double letters, Zanna, Dalla. And there is another one which is on the Hamza. That is called just like Amara, Kara'a, Sa'ala. So we have started the words on the pattern of sound words first. We did the Fataha in the last class. Today we will do the Nasara. Let's to have the Nasara today. Nasara. From Nasara, Nasara yansuru unsur. Nasara yansuru unsur. Nasara yansuru unsur. Nasirun mansurun nasrun. The next is Khalaka yakhluku ukhluk. Khalaka yakhluku ukhluk. Khalaka yakhluku ukhluk. Khalikun makhlukun khalkun. Then is the Abada yabudu ubud. Abada yabudu ubud. Abada yabudu ubud. Abidun ma'budun ibada. Zakara yazkuru uzkur. Zakara yazkuru uzkur. Zakara yazkuru uzkur. Zakirun mazkurun zikrun. Shakara yashkuru ushkur. Shakara yashkuru ushkur. Shakara yashkuru ushkur. Shakirun mashkurun shukurun. Look, these 4, Nasara, Halaka, Abada, Zakara, we have studied in the QC1. We have already known them. The Shakara is new for us. Let's to have the, remember in the Masaf, we have approximately 190 such verbs which come on the pattern of Nasab. And they occur in Masaf 3,800 times. The different sigha of these 190 verb coming on pattern Nasra comes in Masaf 3,800 times. So the next new one is Dakhala. Dakhala yadkhulu udkhul. Dakhala yadkhulu udkhul. Dakhala yadkhulu udkhul. Dakhilun madkhulun dakhulun. The next is Hasada. Hasada yahsadu uhsad. Hasada yahsadu uhsad. Hasada yahsadu uhsad. Hasidun masudun and hasdun. The next is Akala. Akala yakulu qul. Akala yakulu qul. Akala yakulu qul. Akilun maqawlun aklu. Amara. Amara yamaru mur. Amara yamaru mur. Amara yamru mur. Amirun mamurun amru. The last one is Taraka. Taraka yatruku utruk. Taraka yatruku utruk. Taraka yatruku utruk. Tarikun matrukun tarkun. So there are more also. Akhaza. Akhaza yakhuzu khuz. Akhaza yakhuzu khuz. Akhaza yakhuzu khuz. Akhizun makhuzun akhzu. Khalada yakhludu ukhlud. Khalada yakhludu ukhlud. Khalada yakhludu ukhlud. Khalidun dash khalud. Razaka yarzuku urzuk. Razaka yarzuku urzuk. Razaka yarzuku urzuk. Razikun marzukun rizkun. Sajada yasjudu usjud. Sajada yasjudu usjud. Sajada yasjudu usjud. Sajidun masjudun sujudun. Sakana yaskunu uskun. Sakana yaskunu uskun. Sakana yaskunu uskun. Sakinun dash sukunun. So look, from the Fataha, we did 6. Can you name which were we did on the Fataha pattern? One was Fa'ala, Ja'ala, Qada'a, zahaba, kata. But they are the 5. Fa'ala, ja'ala, qada, zahaba. Which one is the 6th one? I said we did 6. 5 are they. Fa'ala, ja'ala, qada, zahaba, kata. What is the 6th one? Of course, the fatah. Fatah itself is also coming from the fatah bab. So they are 6. Fataha, fa'ala, ja'ala, qada, zahaba, kata. Now today we study the nasara. Let's to look at them. Nasara, khalaka, abada, zakra. These 4 we already know. We studied in QC1. What? Nasara, khalaka, abada. The new one which has come, they are shakara, akhaza, akala, amara. Look, the 3 come with the hamza. Akhaza, akala, amara. And taraka, razaka, hasada, dakhala, khalada, sajada. So these are the total, how many? 13 verbs which we have studied in this class board coming from the Nasara. Out of 13, the rest is the 9. They are new. Shakara, akhaza, akala, amara, taraka, razaka, hasada, dakhala, khalada, sajada. And make more one, that is sakana. Now, so how many they have become? 14. 4 we knew earlier and 10 are the new one. Remember, what is the importance? We did today 15 verse from the Bab of Nasara. They appear in Musaf 1627 times. While the total verbs coming in Musaf from the Nasara Bab, they are 190. And they 190 verbs, they come 3,800 times in Musaf. And if you know only these 15 out of these 190, they cover all. Isn't it interesting? If you know 190, then you can complete know the all verbs, I mean 3,000. But if you know only 15 even out of them, these most repeating ones, then you can have the more than 1,600 times words coming from. Say subhanallah. So let's have the dialogue. Hal shakartullah. What will be the answer? Naam. Shakartullah. Hal shakartumullah. What will be the answer?
Naam shakarna. Naam shakarnallah.
Naam shakarnallah. Hal tashkurullah.
Naam ashkurullah.
Naam ashkurullah. Hal tashkurunullah.
Naam nashkurullah.
Ushkurullah. Ushkurullah.
Ashkurullah.
Ashkurullah. Ushkurullah. Ushkurullah.
Nashkurullah.
Ashkurullah. Plural for plural, singular for. The next is Hal dakhalta.
Naam dakhaltu. Dakhaltu.
Naam dakhalta. Tu.
Naam dakhalna.
Naam dakhalna. Hal tadkhulu.
Naam adkhulu.
Yes. Naam adkhulu. Hal tadkhuluna.
Naam nadkhulu.
Naam nadkhulu. Udkhul.
Naam adkhal.
Udkhul. Udkhulu. In Mudare you will say udkhulu. He say enter. You say I will enter or I am entering. Udkhulu. No, it's for plural.
Naam nadkhulu.
Yes, you can say naam nadkhulu or you can say nadkhulu. In Amar, simply you can say the nadkhulu. Let's have another. Hal akalta.
Naam akaltu.
Naam akaltu. Hal akaltum.
Naam akalna.
Naam akalna. Hal takulu.
Naam nakulu.
Naam akulu. Takulu, akulu, takulu, akulu. Hal takuluna?
नाम नाकुलु
Naam nakulu. Kul,
कुल
akulu. Kul, akulu.
अकुल
Kulu,
नाकुलु
kulu, nakulu. Let's have the next. Hal akhazta?
नाम अखस्तु
Naam akhazta. Hal akhaztum?
नाम अखजना
Naam akhazna. Hal ta'khuzu?
नाम आखुजु
Naam ta'khuzu. Hal ta'khuzuna?
नाम नाखुजु
Naam na'khuzu. Khuz,
अखुज अखुज
yes. Khuz,
अच्छा जा रहे हैं
But
जा रहे
the
हैं तुम
अखुज
अच्छा चलो ताफिस
khuzu will be
अखुज
na'khuzu.
खुजु
Na'khuzu.
नाखुज
No, it's plural.
yes
Khuzu, na'khuzu.
नाखुज
The next is hal tarakta?
नाम तड़कतु
Naam taraktu. Hal taraktum?
नाम तड़कना
Naam tarakna. Hal tasjudu?
नाम अस्जुदु लिल्लाह
Yes. Hal tasjuduna lillah?
नाम नस्जुदु लिल्लाह
Now we today revised which were the verbs today. First was the khala, nasara. Look at the nasara. Nasara, nasaru, sorry, nasara, yansuru, unsur, nasir, mansur, nasar. The next was khalaka. Khalaka, yakhluku, ukhluk, khalik, makhluk, khalq. The next one was abada. Abada, yabudu, ubud, abid, mabud, ibada. The next one is zakara. Zakara, yazkuru, uzkur, zakir, maskur, zikr. The next one is shakara. Shakara, yashkuru, ushkur, shakir, mashkur, shukr. The next one is dakhala. Dakhala, yadkhulu, udkhul, dakhil, madkhul, dakhul. Yes. Among who will do the nasara complete table verbally? Who will revise the Nasara complete table without seeing the table? Yes. Brother Hubble, you are ready? Okay, go ahead.
I start with Mad.
Yes.
Nasara, Nasaru,
Yes.
Nasarta, Nasartu, Nasartum, Nasarna,
Yes.
Nasarat.
Yes. Good.
Yansuru,
Mudare.
Yansuru, Yansuruna,
Yes.
Tansuru,
Yes.
Ansuru,
Yes.
Tansuruna, Nansuru,
Yes.
Ansuru.
Yes. Amar.
Unsur,
Yes.
Unsuru,
Good.
La Tansur,
Good.
La Tansuru,
Good.
Nasir,
Good.
Mansur,
Good.
Nusra.
Nas. Good. Excellent. Nasara, Nasaru, Nasarta, Nasartu, Nasartum, Nasarna, Nasarat, Yansuru, Yansuruna, Tunsuru, Ansuru, Tansuruna, Nansuru, Tunsuru, Unsur, Unsuru, La Tansur, La Tunsuru, Nasirun, Mansurun, Nasr. Yes, the next is Khalaka. Who would like to do the complete table of Khalaq? Okay, brother Asif, try it.
खलका खलकू
Yes.
खलकतु खलकता
Khalaqta, Khalaqtu, good.
खलकता खलकतु खलकतुम खलकना
Good.
खलकत
Good.
and
Mudari.
يخلق
Yes.
يخلقون
Good.
and تخلق
Good.
and أخلق
Good.
and يخلقون
No,
تخلق
تخلقون. تخلقون make the plural.
نخلق
تخلقون. نخلق. Good. What about her?
and أخلق
تخلق. تخلق فرحة. Okay, now come the Amr.
أخلق
Good.
أخلق
Good.
لا تخلق
Good. No. First say la takhluq for the
La
singular.
takhluq, and then la
Then say
takhluq.
takhluq, plural.
And khaliqun,
Good.
makhluq,
Good.
khalqun.
Good. Excellent. Let's I revise for you. Khalaqa, khalaqtu, khalaqta, khalaqtu, khalaqtum, khalaqna, khalaq. Mudari. Yakhluqu, yakhluquna, takhluqu, akhluqu, takhluquna, nakhluqu, takhluqu. Ukhluq, ukhluqu, la tukhluq, la takhluqu, khaliqun, makhluqun, khalq. The next is abada. Yes, who would like to try this abada table? Yes. Okay, go ahead, brother. Brother Habal, go ahead.
Abada, abadu, abadta, abadtu,
Good.
abadtum, abadna, abadat.
Yes. Good.
Ya'budu,
Yes.
ya'buduna, ta'budu,
Yes.
a'budu,
Good.
ta'buduna, na'budu,
Yes. Good.
ta'budu.
Yes.
U'bud, u'bud,
Yes. Yes.
u'budu. La ta'bud,
Yes.
la ta'budu.
Yes.
Abidun,
Good.
ma'bud,
Yes.
ibadah.
Good. Excellent.
Ibadah.
Excellent. Excellent. Abada, abadu, abatta, abattu, abattum, abadna, abadat, ya'budu, ya'buduna, ta'budu, abudu, ta'buduna, na'budu, ta'budu, urbud, urbudu, la ta'bud, la ta'budu, abidun, ma'budun, ibad. So the next one is zakara. Yes. It's easy. Who will do the zakara now? Okay, brother Asif, no issue. You are the two only, I see.
As zakara, zakaru,
Good.
zakarto, zakarta,
Zakarta, zakartu.
zakarta, zakar.
Yes.
Zakartum, zakarna, zakarat.
Good. Mudari.
Yaskuru, yaskuruna,
Yes.
taskuru,
Yes.
askuru, naskuru.
No. Taskuruna. No, you have to make
Yeah,
the plural.
taskuruna. Yeah, taskuruna
Yes.
and naskuru
Good.
and
Taskuru. It's the same.
yeah,
Taskuru.
taskuru. Okay. Uskur,
Good.
uskuru,
Good.
la taskur,
Yes.
la taskuru,
Good.
zakirun,
Good.
maskurun,
Good.
and zikr.
Good. Zakara, zakaru, zakarta, zakartu, zakartum, zakarna, zakarat, yazkuru, yazkuruna, tazkuru, azkuru, tazkuruna, nazkuru, tazkuru, uzkur, uzkuru, la tazkur, la tazkuru, zakirun, mazkurun, zikru. Good. The next is shakara. Yes, brother Habal, please do the shakara table now.
Which
Have
one?
the shukar. Shakara.
Okay. Shakara, shakaru, shakarta, shakartu, shakartum, shakarna, shakara.
Good.
Yashkuru, yashkuruna, tashkuru, ashkuru, tashkuruna, nashkuru, tashkur.
Good.
Ushkur,
Good.
ushkuru,
Yes.
la tashkur,
Good.
la tashkuru.
Good.
Shakirun,
Good.
mashkurun,
Good.
shukur.
Good. Excellent. Shakara, shakaru, shakarta, shakartu, shakartum, shakarna, shakarat. Yashkuru, yashkuruna, tashkuru, ashkuru, tashkuruna, nashkuru, tashkuru. Ushkur, ushkuru, la tashkur, la tashkur. Shakirun, mashkurun, shukru. The next is dakhala. Yes, brother Asif.
Okay. Dakhala, dakhalu,
Good.
dakhalta, dakhaltu,
Good.
dakhaltum, dakhalna, dakhalat.
Yes.
Yadkhulu, yadkhuluna,
Good.
tadkhulu,
Good.
udkhulu,
Adkhulu.
tadkhuluna. Yeah.
Adkhulu. Adkhulu.
Adkhulu,
Tadkhulu.
Yeah.
تدخلوا, yes.
And تدخلون, ندخل,
Yes. Good.
and udkhul. Oh, yeah, that one.
تدخلوا. It's she
Yes.
is always تدخلوا 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 for he and تدخلوا for she.
Yeah,
Okay,
تدخلوا.
come to the Amr. Amr.
udkhulu,
udkhul,
udkhul, and la udkhul, and udkhulu, la udkhulu.
tadkhul. Actually,
Yeah, la, yeah, yeah.
udkhul, udkhulu,
Yeah.
la
Udkhulu,
tadkhul,
yeah, la
la
tadkhul,
tadkhulu.
la tadkhulu, dakhil, dakhilun, madkhulun, dukhul.
Good. Dakhala, dakhalu, dakhalta, dakhaltu, dakhaltum, dakhalna, dakhalat, yadkhulu, yadkhuluna, tadkhulu, adkhulu, tadkhuluna, nadkhulu, tadkhulu, udkhul, udkhulu, la tadkhul, la tadkhulu, dakhilun, madkhulun, dakhlu. Then let's to come, the next is hasada. From hasada, we have amara. Amara, yamaru, mur, amir, mamur, amar. From akala we have, then is the akhaza. Akhaza, yakhuzu, khuz, akhizun, makhuzun, akhzun. The next is taraka. Taraka, yatruku, utruk, tarikun, matrukun, tarkun. The next is khalada. Khalada, yakhludu, ukhlud, khalid, dash, khulud. The next one is razaka. Razaka, yarzuku, urzuk, razikun, marzukun, rizkun. The next is sajada. Sajada, yasjudu, usjud, sajidun, masjudun, sajudun. The next is sakana. Sakana, yaskunu, uskun, sakin, dash, sukun. Time is less, so now I will do for you all the tables. Amara, amaru, amarta, amartu, amartum, amarna, amarat, yamaru, yamaruna, tamaru, amaru, tamaruna, namaru, tamaru, mur, muru, la tamur, la tamuru, amirun, mamurun, amrun, akhaza, akhazu, akhazta, akhaztu, akhaztum, akhazna, akhazat, yakhuzu, yakhuzuna, takhuzu, akhuzu, takhuzuna, nakhuzu, takhuzu, khuz, khuzu, la takhuz, la takhuzu, makhizun, akhzun, and it will come akhiz, okay. Akhaza, akhazu, akhazta, akhaztu, akhaztum, akhazna, yakhuzu, yakhuzuna, takhuzu, akhuzu, takhuzuna, nakhuzu, takhuzu, akhiz, akhuzu, la takhiz, la takhuzu, makhizun, makhuzun, or dash, or akhzun. The next is tarak. Taraka, taraku, tarakta, taraktu, taraktum, tarakna, tarakat, yatruku, yatrukuna, tatruku, atruku, tatrukuna, natruku, tatruku, utruk, utruku, la tatruku, tarikun, matrukun, tarkun. Khalada, khalada, khaladu, khaladta, khaladtu, khaladtum, khaladna, yakhludu, yakhluduna, takhludu, akhludu, takhluduna, nakhludu, takhludu, ukhlud, ukhludu, la tukhlud, la takhludu, khalidun, dash, khalud. Then is the razaka. Razaka, razaku, razakta, razaktu, razaktum, razakna, razakat, yarzuku, yarzukuna, tarzuku, arzuku, tarzukuna, narzuku, tarzuku. Urzuk, urzuku, la turzuk, la tarzuku, razikun, marzukun, rizkun. The next is sajada. Sajada, sajadu, sajadta, sajadtu, sajadtum, sajadna, sajadtat. Yasjudu, yasjuduna, tasjudu, asjudu, tasjuduna, nasjudu, tasjudu. Usjud, usjudu, la tusjud, la tasjudu, sajidun, masjudun, sajudun. Then is the sakana. Sakana, sakanu, sakanta, sakantu, sakantum, sakanna, sakanat. Yaskunu, yaskununa, taskunu, askunu, taskununa, naskunu, taskunu. Uskun, uskunu, la taskun, la taskunu, sakinun, maskunun, sakun. So this was all about the verbs coming from the above Nasara. Let's have a quickly few questions. I will just show and the answers. Translate la yasta'i. La yasta'i, its answer is he is not ashamed. Fawqaha mean above it. Fayalamuna, thus they know. Min rabbihim, from their Lord. Allah gave example of mosquito. In this ayah, if you see the mentioning of mosquito, Allah talks about two groups. Which one? Believers and disbelievers. The Allah gives example to help us, means select more than one. What for Allah is giving example? Ponder on them, visualize them, understand them, receive admonition from them, all the four. Fail mudari of fasaka is yahsuku. Fail amar of qala is qul. Singular of amsal is mas. Three non-keys of yakhluku is alaka. This is from khalaka, khalik, makhluk, khalq. Three keys, what keys of shakara is shakara, yashkuru, ushkur. Translate into Arabic, we worship, na'budu. Translate taskuru. Taskuru, you will remember or you remember, mean both translation. Translate dakhalu. Dakhalu mean they entered or they will enter. Translate watarakahum. Watarakahum mean and he left them. Translate yadkhuluna fi dinillahi. They are entering into the religion of Allah. Hal amarakumullah? Naam amarna Allah. Hal tahsudunana? Naam nahsudukum. Hal zikrul ibadah? Naam al zikrul ibadah. So remember your 7 homework to from Tilawa, 10 minutes each by watching and by memory, and to study the book and web court, listen one or concise MP3 recording of Q1, talk about your course about somebody and recite different ayah. Remember you are selected, Allah has selected you, so always say Rabbi zidni ilma and pray for your colleagues. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, memorize the Quran. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'azibna yawm al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. With this we have completed